guys, welcome back for our last feature here at East Terrace. We're here in the dormitory room, which is directly above the ballroom. This is part of our second edition of the house, built just 4 years before our entertainment wing that you guys saw last time. And so that entertainment wing was built in 1884. This was built in 1880 and connected the kitchen to the house. But the thing I want to show you here in the dormitory is actually a belonging that belonged to Mrs. Mann, and this is something that we call a crazy quilt, or more specifically in this case, this is a friendship quilt. And so crazy quilts are made when you take different pieces of fabric and sew them all together, which is something that we see all across the quilt here. But the difference that makes this a friendship quilt is that each woman has done an individual square and then stitched her name into it. And this would have been a gift for Mrs. Mann when she moved from New York here to Texas. So her friends would have gotten together, made this for her, and then sent it with her after she moved out of their lives. And so this is really special because you can tell that each woman has done very specific things with their square. Starting here with Mrs. Donaldson, her name is stitched absolutely gorgeously here. She's made a fun little fan here in the corner. And then there are other pictures included on this quilt as well. A lot like our mouse and our butterfly right next to it that you can see there in the distance. And we also have other pictures, such as this anchor here, and this rose right over here. And all of this was hand done. All of these pieces were taken probably from personal pieces of clothing or leftover scraps and made for their friend when she moved away. Now, some of the pieces you can tell are missing, and that's because silk shatters over time. Silk was sold by weight, and so some merchants, to make it heavier and therefore more expensive, would actually soak their silk in an iron oxide solution, and that's why we see silk that shatters, much like this piece here, and why we see silk that was of a better quality that is not shattered here. And so we can tell that difference by the way that the silk deteriorates over time, and we can tell a lot about these women from the markings that they've left here in this friendship quilt. And so this is a really, really special piece that humanizes those people in our past and brings them here to our present. I hope you enjoyed all of our features here in East Terrace. We hope to see you guys back once our quarantine is lifted, and I hope you stay happy and healthy, and we'll see you next time.